Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for The Rundown. It's a movie starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Seann William Scott, and a little bit of Christopher Walken. And so, as always, I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the furry. To start off with furry, there's a baboon, or a couple of baboons, that make a rather notable appearance, brief though it may be. Moving on to the good and the bad. So, essentially, the storyline of this is that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson works for a loan shark, and trying to get out of doing it, but he's so close. So the guy's like, okay, go find my son, go bring him back. He doesn't want to come back, but bring him back from Brazil, and we'll call it even. You'll be out. You'll be able to do your thing. So Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson goes to Brazil and goes to try and retrieve him. And Seann William Scott is the son and is trying to get some item of immense value. And Christopher Walken runs the town because it's in Brazil, and there's a horrible mine going on, and he just, basically enslaves all the people. So he's the one running it and doesn't want Seann William Scott to leave until he finds the thing. And that's the story, is Dwayne Johnson trying to get him out, Seann William Scott trying to get the thing, Christopher Walken trying to trying to get the thing instead, using Seann William Scott. So, pretty basic storyline, and this was very early in The Rock's career because he still has hair. So, I don't know if The Rundown or Walking Tall came out first. I think it's still after Scorpion King, because I think Scorpion King was the first movie that he starred in. So it's very early The Rock, probably when he still was The Rock. Like legally, that's what I think his SAG-AFTRA name was, before he bought the rights to it. So then he was, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for a while before going just to Dwayne Johnson. So this is back then. And then Seann William Scott, in case you didn't know, he also is in Bulletproof Monk as the main actor there, so good job. And something about Seann William Scott is there's a scene in this movie where he takes off his shirt and he is ripped. Like he's not playing the big buff guy, because it's hard to play a big buff guy when you're up against Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. But yeah, he's good. Just enjoy that moment. But anywho, this movie is a fun time because Dwayne, you've seen Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in his roles. You see what a good time it is. Every moment that he's on screen, you're going to enjoy it. Seann William Scott, excellent comedy actor, and good to make you feel the things. Like I'm going to call him a good action comedy. Bulletproof Monk was excellent. This is excellent. And in this one, it's fun because I don't know how many, there weren't that many, but I feel like there must have been a couple of scenes where they just kind of let him free for all it and just find the funniest take and then just go with that rather than just whatever scripted. I could be wrong. It could just be all script, but I feel like there's a little bit of him in there. And it was just a super fun time. What I will say is that the action scenes in this, they're not Scorpion King level of like hitting somebody and then they just go like flying off into space, but it's not quite realistic level. I'd say that it's sort of maybe in between Scorpion King and Walking Tall in terms of realism for the action. The other thing is that if you're looking for it, and I kind of was looking for it, but if you're looking for it, you'll notice that there's a whole lot of like, of Dwayne Johnson, or of somebody trying to hit Dwayne Johnson, and then they'll switch to their like reaction without having seen the impact. So now that I've said that, you'll probably notice it a lot more. You're welcome. But I still enjoyed the fight scenes because I felt like they still had energy, and yeah, there might have been a little bit too many cuts, but it was still an enjoyable time. It was fun, and I never lost track of where things were or who was supposed to be where or who was hitting what or getting hit by who. And there was enough scenes where like it was clearly Dwayne Johnson doing some like awesome physicality thing that is amazing for anybody, let alone somebody with his amount of muscle and height. So it's great to be able to see that, and they gave the appropriate amount of slow-mo when necessary. So, and yeah, it was made, I think, 2003-ish, somewhere around there. So still a lot more practical effects and people, falling down mountains for realsies type of thing. That was really enjoyable. There was also a Scottish guy. Loved him. So glad I had the captions on while he was talking. But he made a memorable appearance, in my opinion. And I think that you will enjoy his overall appearances in the movie. So definitely give this one a shot if you're a fan of Dwayne Johnson or Seann William Scott, because I think that you will enjoy it, especially if you really liked the Scorpion King or the Walking Tall movies, because it's early Dwayne Johnson and he does a good job of it and still has hair. So yeah, 2 thumbs up. That's all I have for this one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you at the next one. Bye.